I've got a confession to make. We cannot fix you. But just bear with me for a moment while I explain. Your body is super smart. You're actually made up of 37 trillion cells, trillion with a T. Every single minute that goes past, 90 million of your cells will die, fall off, and be replaced by an exact replica. And that's to keep you living, keep you functioning, keeping you do all the things you got to do for the rest of your life. If we took every single blood vessel that you've got and connected them together end to end, that would circle the earth 4 times. Now your heart, which is going to beat 2 billion times in your lifetime, needs to be powerful enough to actually send blood through that entire network. And it does this without fail, day in, day out. In fact, if you think about it, you can get together with the right person and you don't have to be too smart or you don't have to do too much thinking, and you can actually create a whole nother being within 9 months. Another 37 trillion cells, all working together to give you 10 fingers, 10 toes, 2 eyes, 2 kidneys, hair that grows, cheeky, running around, crazy energy in the form of a baby. It's phenomenal. Then you study this child that you've made and is growing. This child doesn't need to know anything, but if it gets sick, if it gets bacteria or an infection, the child's going to get a temperature, and that's designed to raise the body temperature so that the bacteria or the virus can no longer survive, and it kills it off. If your child runs, or if you run and you need more oxygen to keep you running, you increase your breath intake, your heart rate goes up to produce more blood flow throughout the body. And you don't need to think about this at all. You can eat food and somehow that Big Mac that you've just eaten turns into skin tissue, it turns into muscle tissue, it turns into brain tissue, and you live. And this is the thing, all of this is happening subconsciously. In fact, you've got no control over it. Imagine if you cut yourself, you had a paper cut. You know that it's going to bleed. Within a few minutes, that blood's going to start to thicken, it will form a clot, it'll form a scab, and then give it a week, maybe 2 weeks, that scab will start to loosen and it will fall off and you're left with this nice shiny scar tissue, which is collagen. Give it a few more years and skin will probably grow over that collagen and you won't even have any trace of it. You don't have to think about that. You don't have to direct that process. In fact, you'd be hard pressed to stop that process if you wanted to. This is all happening in the background, but it doesn't just happen. There's an innate intelligence inside of you that coordinates all of this. Some people call it their super intelligence, some people call it the subconscious. You can call it what you will, but there is something inside you that runs and heals your body. And this is the point I'm trying to make. Let's say, for example, you came to me with a broken arm. Your arm was there hanging at a right angle. There's nothing I can do to knit that bone back together. The only thing I can do is remove any interference to that process. So what I would do is straighten the arm out, so at least the bones were going to mend together in a straight line. If you're seeing a surgeon, they may need to put some pins in there to stabilize it, but ultimately, the healing comes down to your body. So that's what chiropractic does. We don't actually fix you. Neither does a doctor, neither does a GP. Nobody can fix you. All we do is remove any interference to that intelligence that's already within your body so that your body can do what it's designed to do, which is heal, repair, grow, and function. I'll see you in the next video.